All right, I'll start out. I'll make you comfortable. I'll talk like Howard. Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. Right here. No, Eddie Mustafa. Former light. You're still the light heavyweight champion of the world to me. You know.
Sure am.
You know.
But 100 pounds overweight.
Well, that's how we're getting you in the super heavyweight division, baby. We're gonna roll.
Yeah, we're gonna roll. Not rock, roll.
Eddie, we know you now, not only a great champion, but you know, as a trainer, you have boxing in your blood. We were talking just a few minutes ago, and now we want to open it up and put it on video about this decision, about the Pacquiao-Bradley decision that went to Bradley. It kind of set boxing back on its ear again. Boxing always does this every couple of years. What do you think about that? I mean, was it something you just can't understand? How the hell these people came up with the decision that they did?
Well, you know, I'm going to tell you like it is. Boxing is no longer a sport. It's what we call organized crime.
Yeah.
You know, organized crime. No more sport. You know, and the best man didn't win that night.
Yeah.
That's just how it is. I mean.
But how can people that are judges through the athletic commission, how could this happen? I don't understand how two people, even the third one he just had it, you know,
gave it to Pacquiao
by one round.
By one round.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were looking at. You know, HBO had a straw poll, and everybody called in. They asked who won the fight. 90%, a little over 90%, said that Pacquiao won the fight. 90%.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't be all wrong.
No.
You know, but you got to realize one thing: the judges that were judging the fight were almost 80 years old and 90 years old. They shouldn't be judging fights. They should be bringing their wives to the fight and having a good time, and kicking back and watching the fight instead of judging.
The one guy, I think, was at the Joe Louis and Max Schmeling fight. He judged that fight.
Well, what happened was, on the second fight, you got Schmeling with it.
There you go. But I'm telling you, now you had the Joint Association of Boxers, right? The JAB. And what is that organization? That's to help fighters. It's like a union, right?
Exactly. That is correct. That is correct.
And you've had that for a number of years now.
A number of years. We just gave Teddy Atlas a donation of $10,000 to help his cause out, because, you know, Teddy is also doing the same thing that we're doing. You know, Teddy's a boxing man. He looks out for other fighters. He's a good man.
Well, you're a guy that's on the inside, even with the organizations, and you were talking about Senator McCain and Senator Reid from here in Nevada, and it would be nice if you could be brought on board to help implement what they want to do.
Well, I talked to their aides a couple of days ago. I talked to Senator Reid's aides, Senator McCain's aides. I left my number. I'm just waiting for these guys to get back to me. All they do is talk. When LaVanda Johnson was killed, the first thing that they were saying is that we're going to get a special committee. A special committee. We're going to get this special committee. We're going to look into this here, look into that. It's been like about 5-6 years ago. What happened to the committee?
Yeah.
You know, it's all bullshit. With the situation, if it's not broke, we ain't gonna fix it. And if it's broke, we still ain't gonna fix it.
That's right.
That's just the way it is.
Well, that's a shame. So you don't expect really to hear from them, I would imagine.
I left my number. You know, listen, I don't expect to hear from them. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
Because, and I'm not saying it's McCain's fault or Reid's fault, but boxing is big money. Big, huge dollars,
right,
since the inception of pay-per-view. Huge dollars. I mean,
right.
Where can you go, you know, and for like half an hour, make $3 million? And in the higher echelon fighters, like Floyd, Pacquiao, you know, half an hour you're making 20 million, 30 million.
Yeah.
Nowhere on earth you can make that type of money.
It takes me a year to make that kind of money. These guys make it in a half hour.
I mean, it is what it is. You're one of the fortunate ones. You know, but I'm saying this boxing is no longer a sport. And I'm going to keep saying it. It is organized crime. You know, it's run by the biggest criminals in the world.
Well, if people want to get in touch, maybe with you or with the organization, is there how can they get in touch with Jazz?
Email champround11@aol.com.
Repeat that one more time.
champround11@aol.com.
All right. We'll see if we get some action on this thing.
We ain't going to get nothing. We're going to be here sometime next year and talk about the same thing. And nothing, it'll probably be 2 or 3 more guys getting killed in boxing. And nothing going to happen. That's just how it is. If it's broke, we ain't going to fix it. That's the name of that situation.
Well, you heard it from Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. We appreciate it, Eddie, and want to wish you continued success in the sport. You're one of the few bright spots. So let's keep it going, keep it clean.
I don't want you to tell that to Rodney Crystal because he got I don't want him to know nothing because he may try to sabotage me. I had to watch him.
All right. Well, he doesn't know much anyway. Don't worry about it.